All right. Job one of the day. Sort of. 2221. My mileage was at 2221. Okay. Engaging butt warmer in maximum mode. Oh, see, I don't have any other heat in the car. I'm gonna put my gloves back on. Yeah, no, I gotta go rake the yard, but everything's still frozen. Like it was like it's still like -3. I'll change my oil when I'm good and ready. You will get an oil change this year though. That's the cool part. This year, notice I said this year? Yeah. You guys heard that, didn't you? Yeah. No, I'll be here on Monday. Lots of cleaning up. Might be doing some sawing, might be doing some raking. Gonna be using my new pick. Oh. This driveway's kind of a tricky one to get out of. And then that tree, I gotta figure out, see, that tree has saved his own life just by keeping himself on the other side of the power line. But I'm gonna figure out a way to pull that back so if I had that pole arm chainsaw, that's what I'm gonna use it for, to get trees like that down. But anyway, yeah, long story short, yeah, I had some flowers to reallocate it. My client there, like, she's a botanist, like, her dad was a world-class botanist, and she's a botanist, and like the entire, like, it looks like a jungle in there right now. It's really cool. If you want to know how to grow anything, that's the lady to talk to. Like, the amount of knowledge she has is beyond. I've learned so much. The biggest thing I learned, that not everything green is whippersnapper food. Because she has like all these little plants all over the yard, and it'd be like, yeah, I'll just be like swinging that thing like crazy, like a madman, and she'll be like, oh, wait, don't cut that one, don't cut that one, don't cut that one. Or she'll tell me, I said, so you mean the one by, I'll show you. As soon as I say, you mean the one by, I'll show you. So far I haven't cut down too much on her, but a few things, but it's stuff that's like, it comes up annually, right? Oh, I like these warm seats. Wow, look at that for a brush smudge. Oh, he's in there with the saw. I heard the crank. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a nice day. If it stays sunny like this today and tomorrow, I should be able to get a lot done. Tomorrow's Good Friday. My goal is to get this place up here done, and but I think we need like probably another week before I can really go nuts with my new rakes. But I got 2 new rakes anyway. Did I mention this thing has a butt warmer? My defrost doesn't work on the back dash. My heater doesn't work, but I got a butt warmer. Like, how awesome is that? Ah, oh, damn it, I hit it. Didn't want to hit it. And but it was like -3 this morning. It's cold enough. But I got a rake all there, but it's like the ground's still frozen. But down below, I might be able to at least rake that up, because I did a lot of sawing of pine down there. So I made like, I picked up all the branches, but like all the little stuff, I made such a mess, right? Oh, Mr. Sean. So it should be a nice day for raking. And plus I want to get the raking done before the flies show up. But it's like, it's that delicate balance between the ground being frozen and just thought enough to rake and not thought enough to let the flies out. You know? But I did buy, I just told my client, I said, I had 2 things that only you'd see in Canada, where I bought like winter gloves and a mosquito net at the same time. Winter work gloves and a mosquito net at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's it's funny. It's not haha funny, it's just ironic funny. You know what I mean? Yeah, so the next week I gotta go meet a client in there. I gotta talk to my buddy Paul either tonight or tomorrow night. Yeah, guys, I'm hitting this week. I'm full back this week. So I've worked 4 days this week for sure. Maybe 5. We'll see what happens on the weekend. Not that I really want to work Easter weekend, you know, and it depends where it is and depends for who, because if people have guests and stuff like that, I definitely don't want to disturb that. I attempt to get some heat in here. But I still say that heater core is just clogged. I think that's what it is. So if I can get solid work between now and the end of the month, for the 17th, that gives me a good jump on next month, which will probably allow me to get the brush cutter and the brush cutter and the pole arm chainsaw. Now, if I can only get one of the two, I'll get the brush cutter first. Like, it really doesn't matter which one I get first. I need them, right? But the brush cutter is just one of those things that, you know, for spring clearing, they come in so handy. Like, you do your ditches right now, and then you're good. Maybe got to touch them up again in August, you know what I mean? Yeah, so my goals are pretty simple this year. Just build my tools. Now, if I can just get the brush cutter and the pole arm chainsaw, I'm happy with that. But if I can get one more tool on top of that, it'd be the big boy chainsaw. You know, the monster chainsaw for the rest of my life kind of thing, right? And I know what it is. I know a lot of people say, oh, he's going to get the 500i. He's going to get the 500i. I don't know about that. There's better options out there for the money. If you're going to go big, you got to go big. The 881 is definitely not on my list. Like, there's nothing around here that requires the 881. Nothing. But the 462, the 500i, and the 661 are a real nice option. You know what I mean? But I got the 400, which is, you know, why would I buy a 67cc saw and a 72cc saw, right? So if you're going to go big, you're probably, you know, going to go bigger, right? But we'll see. Because the 462 it's not super crazy heavy. I think it's like a ½ pound lighter than the 500i. But you get more power out of the 500i. Right? I saw this channel. It's this girl, I guess she's in Oregon or whatever. I forget what her name of the channel is there, but watching her knock down like a pretty girl with you know, these blonde ponytails and cutting down these like giant, you know, western cedar redwoods there, the big redwoods. Like, wow, that would be fun, cutting that stuff down. It's kind of sad to see it though. It's kind of like such a magnificent tree and you're cutting it down, you know. But it's also, it's you know, these are forests that were planted specifically for that, right? You know, you can do it. If you manage it well, you could have giant trees at all times, you know what I mean? Like the way they used to do for like clear cut, I'm glad they don't do it quite like that anymore. Yeah, like the South American countries, they haven't figured out that you shouldn't just clear cut. But they're catching on, you know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, you know, like leave some of the big stuff. You know, don't just clear cut it all. Right? Because it does, like, you need to leave a certain amount of forest there. But yet, you know, you need to clear a lot of forest too. You know, like, not like some people think, you know, we should never cut a tree. No, the reason why our forests are in the shape they're in is because we cut too many and then we don't cut enough. So when you clear cut, what they do now, like in Quebec, for example, is they'll clear cut an area, but they'll leave, like, say, every 10th tree, right? Of the, you know, certain size trees over a certain size, they'll leave them, right? So that way the new growth forest doesn't just overtake the old growth forest, or, like, you know, it doesn't just like blow up at it crazy, you know what I mean? And yet you get to retain some bigger trees. and you end up with a healthier forest long term, right? So that kind of stuff, like I started explaining that stuff too, when I'm brushing and stuff like that for my clients, that, you know, like you got to leave a bit if you want a healthy area, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go get me provisions. I see a lawnmower out already. Another probably about 3 weeks before I get lawnmowing. I gotta call my buddy Paul, let him know I got some new toys and some new toys coming. Yeah. If I'm lucky, if I make enough this month, I could pay off the rest of my chainsaws. That'd be awesome. Everybody out walking the kiddos. Better park at my favorite parking spot. Oh, Darren left his ladder out. I wonder what he'll be working on today. We'll shut off that. Oh, but considered completely warmth. Warmth? Is that a word? Or is that just a reg word? Alrighty. Okay, go get me provisions. Then hopefully it's warm enough to start my day.